What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day at last. There were some talks. There were some talks about potentially taking the day off, but the inner day trader, man, the day trading spirit within me. And hold on, let me turn up the mic. The day trading spirit, the inner trader said, there's no way. There is no way that I'm taking this day off. So here we are. And the watch list does look good, which is a bonus. A beautiful bonus. So as you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up. For those of you in the Discord, I see you guys. What's up? For those of you tuning in on the YouTube stream, hit that thumbs up. Check out the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is risky. Day trading is risky business, all right? Remember that a lot of people are having a hard time. Do not use money that you cannot afford to lose, all right? Do not use money that you cannot afford to lose. Does not make sense to be aggressive in the markets until you are consistently doing well. You got to keep those things in mind for those of you who are beginners, or even for those people who might have been around a little bit but are still having some trouble, all right? Remember, these results that you guys will see here on the live stream every day are not the typical results. Remember, copy trading does not work. Copy trading does not and will not work here. And lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. So be careful of fake accounts. I will never message you first. I will never send you a friend request first. Be careful of fake accounts on all social media platforms, even Discord as well, all right? They're fake accounts, so be careful. All right, with that being said, let's write up the watch list. There's a couple of stocks that I'm looking at here. By the way, Sheldon, you gotta remind me to send you that link. It's coming back to my mind. I forgot all those days ago. Watching at VCIG. Oh, let's see. UMAC, VCIG, PRZO, BSLK, and DEVS. My full watch list. Let me just make sure everything is good, no typos. It says 63456 UMAC. All right, looks good. That's the full list today. By the way, I gotta start up the Facebook stream. Let me start up the Facebook stream here. The Facebook stream has been doing fairly well. There's been like 150 views per day when I look back. I don't know how much it is live, but when I look back, that's pretty good. I can't believe the Twitch stream was never working. Still didn't look into that yet. Day trading stocks. What other hashtags? I have a whole list of hashtags I could post here. It's saved in my email. I gotta get that and just copy paste it over, but it's 9:19, so after this I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit for the trend lines, and I'll be good to go for the open. It seems like a lower volume day just from the chat room. Like the chat room doesn't seem as active, and there were a lot of people who posted their calendars on Wednesday saying, "Hey, that's it for the month." that they're not going to be back. So I want to see how the volume is. Like the first 10-20 minutes will let us know for sure what type of day we're getting. Volume wise. So there's the watch list. All right. Trend lines. So I'm going to start off with PRZO and then make my way. PRZO, I'll start with that one. It's up 60%, 40 million shares of volume. Let's see here. Just get rid of some of these trend lines. Some fresh ones. So we got 124 for pre-market high. Low of the pullback, 80 cents. This one's a little cheaper, right around $1. It's popped up a couple times in the past. Let's see here. Most recently, in terms of our current range, around 1. If we go back to April of this year, we had some candlesticks there with a high point of 132 and a rejection of the 200 EMA. So if this is good, I'd like to see a potential retest of that area. 132. Other than that, room to 150 and then perhaps 187. I have some other trend lines here as well, but I think this is good. 187. If we can get through 150, 187. The 200 EMA on this stock is currently at 77 cents. It's way down there. So it's out of the way, which is good. So that's PRZO. Again, up 62%, 40 million shares of volume. Moving on to BSLK. I do not go in percentage order. I kind of just, I go from like left to right on my screen above. This one we have 163 pre-market high. Low of the pullback, 80 cents. Similar to the other one, right? But 200% move, 40 million shares of volume. Well, okay. It's so insane how much more liquid the market is now versus like 4 years ago. It's a huge difference. Anyhows, on the daily chart for BSLK, going back to August 28th, that was a day where we gapped up a little bit, had a lot of volume, 33 million, and the high point was 425. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything that could be, major resistance. So if this one gets going, it's possible we could see a good move here. The 200 EMA is at 548 on the daily chart. All right. BSLK. We'll see how this does. So there's two cheaper stocks there, around 1. I'm going to switch over to UMAC. Big boy stock. This one is currently 13 bucks. It's up 40%. And there's 10 million shares of volume. This one did move on Friday. I think this is the stock I was holding into the halt up. I was red 300 and maybe green 1K, something like that. I held into the halt up. I think I caught the break of the pre-market high, for those of you who saw the recap in the live stream. And then I gave it all back on the second resumption, thinking it would be aggressive and squeeze. I was trading that move very aggressively, right? And went red 600. Now, high of day was 1167. We're currently at 1445. So it sold off. If we were to zoom out here, it sold off. And miraculous red to green. It's usually we don't see this, right? There's my alarm for screen recording. All right, make sure your screen recordings are turned on. So yeah, this thing did a miraculous red to green, which was good to see. And then today around 7 a.m., volume came back in and we've been slowly trending up. Pre-market high 1445. The whole thing with this stock is that unlike Friday or what was that, Wednesday, we need this move here to be sustained. Once we flag and move up like this, we need like this to keep going. Like the second move needs to come. So today, that's what I really want to see here. Not two, three green candles going up and then stock sells off into oblivion, right? We need this thing to hold up, and we could see an opening surge here actually on this. It's possible, right? We need this to hold, and then again next move up, and then if we can get like a third move and a fourth move, that would be awesome. So that's the UMAC. VCIG, also somewhat of continuation. This one is down though versus Wednesday's levels. 774 was high of day, and right now we only got a high point here of 566. The fact that it's curled up is good, but could be some short sellers covering. You know, will this lead to something more? That's the question here. It's a little difficult and tricky to say now. So for those reasons, this is not going to be one of my main stocks, as in top 3, but I'll have it here on my recent list in case I have to scroll down. You know, maybe the 3 that I'm looking at now could be weak, and then I'll check this one out. If it's strong, then, you know, I jump on board. So there's 3 minutes, 30 seconds. There are some other ones here as well, like BMRA, sub $1 stock. I remember trading this thing at like $5 before. these stocks, I tell you. So after our highs here, 59.48 from Wednesday. So far today, we've opened up and have been trending lower. Should be a good day. I see no reason why it shouldn't. I think it's going to be a great day, actually. We saw some insane momentum on Wednesday. And honestly, in my experience around the holidays, we've seen good momentum. Like around Christmas and Thanksgiving, in my experience, there's been good momentum. So that's part of why I'm here today and not taking a day off, right? So should be fun. ONDS, SF, ONDF, OND. Yeah, I'll add it to my recents just in case. Okay, there's 2 minutes to go. I think UMAC is the most obvious one as of right now. UMAC. It's a $14 stock, which means I'll have to be careful in terms of spreads. But if spreads are good and we're moving well, we could see something here. I like to start off with smaller size, and you know, then I'll go from there. We got a minute to the opening bell. It's another day to be disciplined. It's another day to be patient. Let's look forward to the opportunities that we know and love, and let's execute to the best of our abilities. It's already coming up to 45. 46 seconds and counting. BSLK, you know, we'll see. Hopefully that one is strong as well. 30 seconds. For those of you on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. It's go time. Can we see the opening surge?
GNTA.
Oh, come on. There's a hidden seller at 14.25. PRZO. Bit of an early push here. Perhaps there's something there. Oh, wow. Look at that. Can this maintain this move, though?
IMCC.
Well, I looked away. I missed that red to green. PRZO is strong. I mean, it's getting halted. I missed both of them. Well, this is why I'm supposed to be watching at one stock. PRZO halting up. Man. Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
PRZO.
I'm gonna do a rotation. UMAC, good bounce from the VWAP.
BGN. ICLK.
The 5-minute candlestick is still alive. We'll see how it closes in the next 2 minutes. 25, still a bit of trouble. Okay. Can we see over 50? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That wasn't half bad. It has potential. 7 and 10 seconds. 37 and 10 seconds for the other stock. Our candle seeing selling towards the highs though. And we're back down. VCIG, good move, but then back down. PRCO, we got about 2 minutes. We had a doji, so we had indecision. I think it's still alive, UMAC, but we have to see how it plays out here. Did we wick down? I can't. I didn't see the low. I mean, I did. I thought I saw 60. Going crazy here. Resumption. About a minute. I think the resumption is going to be my best shot here. We'll see how this plays out. We got to be careful of these levels though. 42, 32. Hopefully it's strong here. UMAC is holding up well so far, the VWAP. Will it continue though? It's under some stress. 127. And we got about 10 seconds to resumption. Here we go.
PRZO.
That was close. Can we get over 36?
ICLK.
39. Uh-oh. It held 34 though. 32. I'm gonna oh, man, that sucks. I got filled 37, trying 32. Son of a gun.
CABA.
42 seems like it might be trouble for now. But so far, so good. Can we see the halt up, which is at 49? Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. It's strong here, but it doesn't seem like it's really pushing for the halt up, which is now 52. We might see a pullback. Oh, there are some bids there, 42. Oh, okay. All right. It's a little sloppy.
GNTA.
They're getting filled though. VCIG, nice move up. Probably should have bought back there. Waited up for a little too much confirmation. Now it's good. 35. Fair. 52 to halt up. UMAC, good recovery as well. Oh. Can we see it? That came quick. That burst right there. It should be ripping though, like 53 to halt up. Should be flying up to 53. I think I'm just gonna let it get halted up here and wait. I'm gonna switch back to UMAC, which has done a good red to green here. We haven't seen a pullback, but let's see how this does. There's the halt up on the other one. False halt 157.
RECT.
Bro,
CABA.
do not Titanic on the Pastor. Don't you dare. I would love to see PRZO get halted up. The 5-minute candlestick, I mean, I think it looks good. It looks strong for UMAC. It's just moving so sporadically. I want to hold this for longer if possible. So I re-averaged there on UMAC. I'm looking to hold this for like 1450 if possible. Come on, KB. K of the B. Looks like PRZO turned around a little bit. What time is it? 45. We have a new 5-minute candle. Can the 1-minute candle make the new high over 32? There's a little bit of volume. But again, back down. I need more order entry windows on this thing. Quickly, quickly. I'm going to try to add back if I can. As in for a scalp. I'm going to take profits too if we can get the move, but so wild and sporadic here. K of the B. I want to see the 1-minute candle make the new high. And if we hold, I'm going to be aggressive. BCIG. Are we holding? Taking it? Um, come on. Come on. Really? Really? BCIG. How's this one? Bro, right there, supposed to see 70, 80, man. But it's back down to 14 again. It is a higher low though, right? So maybe I'll try with small size. And I probably should have already been in. I'm not. Not great. But I have to be careful if it double bottoms here. I got to be careful if the retest of the previous low. Like I'll take this if I can get it. Come, come, come. Fill me, fill me. Fill me some more. Fill me some more. All right. I'm only going to get 30 shares, so I'll try to get back in. I wonder if I'm missing VCIG. Does look decent in the side of my eyes. I'm going to try here. And nothing happening, at least not yet. I think the stock is still pretty bullish. UMAC. Looking for any signs here of life, of aggression. And Once I start to connect it, that's it. Hasn't happened yet. Look at that dang fill, man. I could have held that way longer if I had to. Man, they better stop playing with me. I did buy a little late, so that's kind of on me. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? It should go. It should go all the way here. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Come on, KB. Moon, moon, moon. And son of a gun. And my entries are coming slow, so I'm not quite in where I should be in. This is rejection. I'll try 38 for dip. Come on, this has to be it. This has to be it. Alright, let me just take something. Probably could have held that, but I'll just take it. Bro, don't let me get into a rhythm with this thing, man. UMAC, still trying. We got a few sellers mid-70s, smaller sellers. And we cannot push through. All I need is one good sequence into that halt up. Just come on, there's nothing here. Like in sellers, like we should be ripping here. I'll let it push a little bit, and then once we clear the level, okay. Oh Better. Show me over 15. Come on. This should be easy. We have hidden sellers here. Oh my gosh. Man. Why we dip so much right there? Why? Why? Skip. Pull away. Skip. We dipped to 1480 after break of 15. Come on. It's like the risk is always present. This is a disaster. I didn't make anything. Potential to make like 5 grand, but nothing. Connected on nothing, and then the move didn't happen. I was a little late to a few of the earlier entries, which could have resulted into at least small winners. This is a bust. Moving on. Is there anything else, or am I out of here? Depths, man. Depths, depths, depths. PRZO, PRZO, PRZO. Back up. Double top as well. And this looked like it was a nice move. This might have been better off focusing on just this one. Hold up, hold up. The low of the last candle is 47. The 5 minute setup does look good. The chart looks good. We got a double top, but I think we're pretty bullish here. 159. Can we clear that level of 159? I got smaller size for now. MOBX. Take a look at it in a sec. PRZO looks good. I don't want to look away just yet. Come on, KB. We got bids. Well, we got sellers. Halt up, halt up, halt up, halt up, halt up, halt up. We should have seen it already. But it's still holding. Give me that beautiful fill on the ask. Nice. 70 the halt up. The new halt up is 70. The RZO. This might be too risky. Yeah, not a great trade there. Better. If we can hold better. Nothing yet. Cutting it. Yep, that's fair. 59. It could fail, but I'd expect it to be bullish. And get chopped out there. I'd expect it to be bullish, being that we cleared the level so smoothly. I got chopped out right there. I should have probably held that. That was the last one to just hold now for 68 again. We should retest the highs. I'm gonna try to sneak in if I can. Nope, still having trouble. Alright. Time. The candle's about to close. The halt opposite 75. It should go. Oh, that's not nice. Well, it's not gonna go. What are we seeing here? There are some bids, but I'm just gonna wait. That's a pretty tragic loss to take. 500. Where are we on the day? It's, those trades are fair. It's like pretty aggressive to be taking those entries, but it did look good. It did look good. BCIG having trouble. I'm a little curious as to what the others are doing. PRZO definitely the stock to be watching as of right now. The halt opposite 78. Perhaps is getting a little top heavy, perhaps. Still looks good. I'd like to see it get halted up again.
AIEB.
Still think it's bullish, but it's a little tricky up top as we're seeing topping wicks.
ANW.
A little bit of pullback. Man, you gotta avoid these bigger drops, I tell you. Once you avoid those bigger drops, you'll do pretty well. The halt down's 52 and it's showing. It's possible it happens. But we'll see. So far it's battling. Are we in the clear? Maybe. Are we in the clear? Low of 156. Notice the volume on these red candles, right? I think the stock is still bullish. You just got to be careful of it halting down, of course. And there's all down. And that was pretty sudden. So I like it out of the resumption here if it does lock in.
PRZO.
Now, once this resumes, the candlesticks are telling me it should bounce up, but we still have to be careful, of course. Trust the candle, trust the force. So they say.
AIEV.
AIEV, how's that looking? I'm gonna, oh wow, this looks good. AIEV. Not the fill I wanted. Get me out on the ask. Need more size. Should have made big bank right there, man. Losing big bank. More like it. 55. I mean, this has potential, but it's kind of fresh. Gotta be careful. Son of a gun. Here, good. Just gotta watch out for the spreads. Didn't follow my first instinct right there. It might be getting ready. Gotta stop doing that. 56. Well, I'm back to flat at least. What's the resumption time? Uh, I was red 300 there, took a bigger loss. The resumption time is at 13 and 28 seconds. AIEV has opportunity, but still risky. Might ease off of it a little bit, unless it breaks down and reclaims here. Let's see. This could be good if that happens. I'll watch. We got about a minute to that resumption. This thing needs to make a move quick if it's going to make a move. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, that's just going down, isn't it? Yep. There's a dip 48 though, perhaps. Let's let's come back. PRCO. Well, I made nothing there. Not good. 17, well, $17. Still more than I would make at Amazon in an hour. PRCO, here we go. Resumption. Currently at 150.
PRZO.
Terrible fills there. Brutal. Could have been a great trade. I tell you, man, you wait like a millisecond to like try to get confirmation, but it's so quick. I think I was a little late there, if I'll be fair. Actually, let's give this a sec. I'm gonna give this a sec. Let's give this a sec. Wait, wait. Need to wait just a little more. Okay. But there's a small seller at 50. I think we could still see 60 again. This is my last time trying. Yep, okay. Maybe maybe that's it. I'm missing AIV, which is trying still. $58.
AEW.
Bro, why does Phil's have to take an eternity now, all like randomly? And I've gotten none of this move. Okay. Oh, I didn't do a great job here. I'd rather she'd get halted up at this point, which is at 72. I'm not even sure what share size is max. Can we get locked in here? There's hardly any buyers. Can we get locked in? There we go. There's the big bids coming in. Now we're talking.
AIEV.
Not super happy with this day. We lost too much. We lost too much money along the way. Like we lost too much. Too many paper cuts, a few bigger losses. Didn't get to capitalize on UMAC. I was hoping this one could be good, man. But it's the same nonsense from Friday, which is one move up and then that's it. One area like that. But we need this to open up into the second push and take off. And then again, take off again. Straight up. AIEV. The next hot stock. I kind of, this is an obvious setup here for a flat top breakout. We're consolidating. Are we going to go up? Or are we going to go down? Right here where I should be in. I probably should have just, been a little bit more aggressive for a breakout, but was kind of watching for those baby pullbacks along the way. Didn't really get much of it. But good stock so far. $22.36 for resumption. By the way, guys, hit that thumbs up. How many people do we have on this half day? 465 at 10. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people who are not here. ACHR. ACHR looks like high float to me. Not my cup of tea. Ah, chat room, the chat room. AIEV, can we see something here? $72 halt up. Can we see the dip and rip? 22.36. We got about a minute. Yeah, this is great momentum, and we're in a hot market here. This is good momentum for this type of day. Right now we're at $1,600. Can we get up there to 2K? What times gave back profits? AIEV. I believe markets are going to close at 1 p.m. You guys can double check. But be careful with open positions towards 1 p.m. 36, 16 seconds. AIEV. 10 seconds. We're at 72. Here we go. Wow.
AIEV.
And that was tragic. It's still gonna go, isn't it? Wow, that's just so bad. I got terrible fills on the way down too. Too many losses today. Too many.
PRZO.
Should have been back in. Here's a bid. Oh, these fills, boy. Golly. Dip, 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 dip. 89 to halt up. There's a 100K buyer that came in. 94 to halt up now. Damn. Ooh. Taking 77. And holy the freaking roller coaster of a day. That bid did not hold. It got sold through. What was the low? 73. Jeez Louise. Took 77. It's just not quite the bottom. What is Beam doing on this dip right now? Holding for high of day. Pastor holding for high of day too. Beam, if Beam is watching, he's laughing right now. Good old Beam. 75. 73. Now I can try to hold for a bigger move. Even though my fill wasn't the best fill. Bigger move. Do not turn into a loss. Bigger move. Bigger move. Show me 77, 78. Show me 80. We have everything we need. Yeah, yeah. Good old beam. Good old beam, brother. Now we're talking. There's a bid. Small bid. And small bid not doing it. We need big bid only. Great fill. No bounce. We're wrestling with it here. We're wrestling. WWE style. Slugfest. Dogfight. Stock still bullish. Took it freaking early, man. I ran out of patience there, which is just ridiculous. Could have been in better holding for that. See, because I'm in a little high, I feel uncomfortable there to just keep holding it. Damn, with a bid behind us? I'm tired of these losses, man. In good areas. I mean, there's only 30K shares, but green printing like nobody's business, and we flushed down 5 cents. Still. Alright. I'm 70 bucks away from my goal. Next click of the buy button should get me there. And then I'm out of here. And just to be clear, I'm not really that strict on any goal. Brother. I can't believe the amount of losses today. Just, okay, just, getting punched in the face. I can already imagine Tim's desk is probably already broken. Tim needs a new desk by now. What it is that the stock isn't going to just keep going up, and it's hard to say when it'll always go. Well, let's say when it'll go at 100% accuracy. It's like it could have went here, but maybe it might happen till here that we go again. The move looks pretty promising early, and then it does nothing but sell off. So, we got to be careful. And this is a high volume candle on the 5, so it could come down. It might come down some more. Trying 72.7. That's a fair trade there. Can we sustain the pullback if it goes lower? VWAP is 71. We got some sort of support at least. Sometimes it's worth selling the ask as well. I think I should have at least done a little bit better on that trade. I don't even think I made anything. Yeah, this is a disaster of a trade. I should have sold the ask right here. I should have made at least 2.10. Two and 1/10 of a penny. So right here is big. Even if it comes down like 69, it's this huge level here to hold. I don't trust it below 60, below like 69, 68. Doesn't mean that it wouldn't work. Let's see how it does here. And that was good. See, look at that. That was great. 70 to 75. Didn't take it, but that was good. So to break down and reclaim all the way to 77, right? For that low of 72. It's pretty good. It's pretty healthy. What are the odds it keeps going? Not likely. So can we get a quick dip here? Quick dip, quick dip. Real dip. It's not dipping. And there's a hidden seller 78. Can we get through that seller? People are buying, it's not going. Taking 74.5 for the dip. And I should have sold that immediately. It didn't bounce. That's on me. Low right there, 72. I'm done with this roller coaster of a day, man. 72 dip, back to 78.6. Not bad. A sloppy trading there. In, out, back in again, right? By the way, UMAC. I don't like that I'm up 300 bucks after all this trading. It's like too much trading to only be up 300 bucks. Makes me want to think, like, should I just leave the stock alone? Is it worth it? Good stocks are already way up, like way more than this. DPRO. SF, you love these fresh stocks, man. DPRO. It's pulling back a bit. Volume. A little on the lighter side. There's 68. Will it reclaim again this time? Dang, that's 70 to 75 bounce still. Or really 70, 78. Hidden seller 78. No double bottom. New low. No retest. Probably backside, considering that this candlestick has so much volume. Probably backside. It's difficult to say because they can crawl back up eventually, but could be backside. I think this is a good day, all things considered. 1,700 bucks. My instincts told me to trade today because there's going to be opportunities. 1 hour, 9:30 to 10:30, 1,700 bucks. That I'll take. Certainly beats what I would make at Amazon. Right? Back in the day in the delivery station. In the slums. In the depths. In the depths. Do I think I should have been up like 4,000 today? The answer is yes, but that didn't happen. Six times for Tim. Jeez. Tim's probably using more size today than I am by far. Said he's green to red. Green 1K to red like 6 times. I do want to stick around though. But it's this thing with the frustration, man, and losing on these trades. You definitely got to have the mental capacity to go the distance. KLTO, another cheaper stock. That's, I don't know. How are we doing? How are we doing? Checking all the watch list stocks. And the next click of the buy button should get me to 2K. You see why I don't ever take any of those nonsense like that seriously? Because then you create FOMO for yourself, and then before you know it, 2K becomes such a significant number. Like, who cares? It, the perspective you have to have in that type of situation is, in the grand scheme of trading, in the grand scheme of life, what is me making an extra $50 gonna do? Nothing. So trying to like push for a goal like that is, to me, is just, it could be more harm than good if your mindset is not where it should be. And I've had trouble with that in the past, so I don't even, approach the market with that type of goal anymore. Like daily goal. It can work for some people depending on your mindset and how you're approaching it. But for me, I had trouble. So the goal has just become a trade to the best of my abilities every day. Try to improve every day. If there's a day where I'm green 10K and there's something I could have done better, strive to be better. If there's a day where I traded and I'm green 1K or 1500 and there's something I could do better, strive to be better. Right? AIEV backside. UMAC, maybe become something later. I could perhaps see something here, maybe. But I really don't like getting involved here with this lower volume. Can it go here? It's possible, but I think the odds of like false breakouts are sometimes a little higher. Like right here, let's see. Can we do something? I'm in, and nothing. I should have bought back. Oh 08, and still nothing. These areas sometimes can go, right? I mean, like we could see 1450, but again, it's just sometimes so tricky. The writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall. KLTO. Did I just look at this one? Another cheaper stock. I think the writing is on the wall. Take the green, enjoy the half day, study up, focus up, come back refreshed and ready for Monday, because we got to hit the ground running to close out this year in style. See, this UMAC is going up, but it's going up with lighter volume. I don't really have entries here. Like for me to be in on this type of move, I would have had to been watching the stock, and I would have had to been long on like a lower level. Here, maybe here. But you know, there's nothing I can do here now. Stock market calendar. Today is the 28th, or the 29th rather. Can they do a better job with these calendars, man? 2024. And E-Trade didn't even give me the prompt. E-Trade usually always puts out that message about the time being changed and stuff like that. Man, what is Google right now, man? I think it's 1 p.m. It's probably in our emails. They'll send out these briefings via emails as well. Yeah, just be careful with open trades around 1 p.m. 12:59 market time. If not, you could get caught into after hours with your open position, and some people they haven't signed the agreements, which means they're not going to be able to sell quickly. You might have to try and call in, and stock might still be moving up or down. For those of us who are using DAS and have signed the agreements for after hours and extended hours trading, we can either go to Day Plus or GTC EXT time enforced to exit the trades, but it's best to at least be aware. That way you're not caught off guard. But I think I'm gonna take the gains. Is Big Steve here today? Doesn't look like Big Steve is here today. Big Steve eating turkey right now. The country that I'm from, I never heard of Thanksgiving till I came here. Minty locking in another beautiful month. And the boys are absolutely killing it. Shout out to the day trading team. Jackson, sensational. Dash, sensational, man. Great. Great to see Dash rebounding nicely. Let's go. We got a couple of the guys here posting their monthly calendars. The boys are killing it, man. Shout out to the chat room getting it done. We had some people post since Wednesday. A couple people posted since Wednesday. Hold up. I'll go to single screen here. I'll post my calendar as well, and then we'll get out of here. Let's see. Single screen. I only trade on dual screen because I have the scanner showing here. But I don't mind being on single screen either. Right, so it's a good day today. We're at 1700. Our trade log here, all the trades we took today with timestamps. As you guys know, Relentless Trader is the most transparent in the world. The most transparent trader in the world. This is what it looks to be. This is what it looks like to be a hyper scalper. Your log, hundreds of trades a day. People think that we're joking when we say it, but we're literally taking hundreds of trades a day. I traded a free commission broker, Thinkorswim. Well, let's say Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim, right? Charles Schwab is the broker. Thinkorswim is the platform's the name of the platform. How much in fees did I pay? Not a lot. Today was a low volume day. Probably like 20 bucks. Let's import. I can check here. I'd have to log in though. Um, let's see. Actually, I could maybe check on DAS. Let me just see here. If I can find this trade. Positions. Is it positions or accounts? Where did that go? Nowhere to be seen. Well, perhaps I just log in. But I mean, I can also use TraderView. It's somewhat accurate for the most part, plus or minus like a few dollars. I'll import to TraderView, show you guys my month, and then that's it. We're out of here. All right, so export, documents, save, import, documents, import, upload. Oh, we got to give this a sec to queue. Your import is currently being processed. Refresh, calendar, and then November. It's been a good month. It's been a good month. It's been a good month. Better than last month's performance, that's for sure. Last month we fumbled the football. This was me last month. Look, right here. That was me last month. Bro, last month, man, that type of stuff is like just infuriating. I traded everything right and didn't hold the trades long enough 90% of the times. And I could have used a little bit more size. Literally that was what last month was. But anyhows, shout out to the team. Shout out to all the traders here. I know not everybody is green, but we do utilize this as motivation to keep striving for greatness, to keep working hard. And by the way, I do have the interview scheduled for these two, Dynasty and Minty, for Monday. So this is gonna be a good session, and it's gonna be the first time. I mean, this is in they're almost like clones of each other, right? Look at the gains and how close it is. 79,000 and then 79,000. These two guys are brothers, trading from the same house, essentially same office, helping each other with call outs. Similar trade style, of course, with the hyper scalping method here, and locking it in. Dan, way to go. Process over profits, starting with the small size, locking it in a nice month. 840 bucks. And I'll screenshot my calendar here and then. This is a whole lot of money, man. You know, making 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 50,000, 40,000, 20,000, whatever it is. 100,000. Some guys did, you know, I can scroll up some more, show you some of the big guys. you know, this stuff is a lot of money, man. It's, you know, it's there's still room to grow. There's still room for us to keep pushing, but definitely we're grateful for what we have now, and we're just gonna continue to see where it goes from here. I'm gonna scroll up to some of the other guys from Wednesday that posted. So those of you on YouTube, this is Beam right here. Hold on, we got a couple. It's not the traditional calendar, but you got D-Tex here, 3,500 on a month. Way to go. Is this a monthly? No. Beam, one of the other students who we did the interview with recently. By the way, I can show you guys just a quick look at that. Beam, one of the students, man. His name is Brian. Goes by Beam here in the chat room. The success story, the most recent one, right here. Shout out to Beam, man. We had a great conversation, and I mean he's killing the game. 112,000, and this is a guy who started off and still the goal bottom line is, hey, can I make $70,000 a year? And here he's making $112,000 in 1 month. These results, I will say, and it's a good time to bring up the disclaimer again. These results are not the typical results. Not everybody is making this type of money, right? You know, not everybody's making this type of money. It's also not overnight. Do not dare for a second think that these guys just started today and then, instantly green. No. Years of blood, sweat, and tears, years of being red, or years of being sideways, and then finally figuring it out and turning the corner. Not just showed up today, green today, and then, it took these guys months and years, more commonly years. Most people take years. Most people take years, right? Actually, I probably could just continue sharing my screen in here. Why not? I don't know if you guys are watching at this. Let's see. What screen? Screen one. Well, just in case you guys are. Green Dream, I'm looking forward to seeing how well he did. Really good end yesterday on or Wednesday. Really good stuff. MSTZ. Is this that ETF? The day I traded this one, I had a hard time. Yeah, it is. He's probably still trading this thing today. Look at this. If he caught this area here, right? This probably up 10 grand again right here. This is moving similar, bro. And honestly, sometimes this is all it is. Like this thing is trading with high. Look at the volume. This is an ETF, right? Look at the volume here. He's probably just gonna trade this every day for the rest of his days, and he's gonna do well. If these uptrends like this are coming, he's gonna do well. I had a hard time with it, but best believe if I that day if I made money, I probably would have still been trading this every day, and just waiting for the uptrend. Areas like this, man, day trading. It's all about finding an edge, and don't worry about what anybody might say. At the end of the day, if you're walking away with green, that's what matters, right? Spartan. This is the first person who ever bought MMU. This guy right here. You guys have also seen him on our team house trips. The first ever person to buy MMU. Finally turning the corner from red 20K. Turning the corner and turning the corner in style, man. Now up at 150,000 between April and September of this year. And really most of it coming towards September. Really impressive to see. Tim, what can I say? Tim, man, just as consistent as it gets. This is someone you guys are very familiar with, right? Trading with Tim on YouTube. One of the other mentors here in the community. $209,000. It's almost like winning a small lottery here. The hard work pays off over time. It takes years, But when you finally put the sheer size behind it, you're being aggressive, you're being consistent with yourself, with your trading, with the strategy. These are the results. And on this day, the 27th, which was VCIG, he's locked in, sitting there, not moving, didn't walk away, traded through and through and through, and dominated the move. Right? Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Tim. Spartan. This is again the guy we just mentioned there. This is the actual calendar. $108,000 on the month. Biggest green day. Looks like it might have been 15. And he had two 15K days, the 18th and the 13th. And when you have these type of monster days, man, everything adds up so quickly. Two 15K days, you're already 30K on the month. So when we talk about, is it possible to make 10 grand a month, right? Is it possible to make $10,000 a month as a consistent trader? We understand not every market is going to be hot, not every day is going to be hot. But, even on the days like today, right? Can you come in, you walk away with something? But when you really start knocking these big green days, like, 15, 15, 10, 11, 8, 10, before you know it, it's like you're already at 70 grand in just like 6 days, 5 days. You already made 70K, right? So shout out to Spartan once again. I'm trying to get to Save. Yeah, oh, here we go. The best for last. Save the monster. Man, I'm so impressed with Save, man. Because Save's trading journey hasn't really been easy either. Nobody's trading journey is just smooth. Save's story, I mean, he gave us a little bit of his story, and I'm looking forward to interviewing Save. I've been interviewing students so far, but I'm gonna also interview the chat room members. And Save is one of those guys, man. I'm excited to talk to him on the mic because his story, his journey is incredible. I believe he said he had a family member who was showing him a little bit about day trading. He was one of those guys who, in maybe the first 3-4 months or so, started to pick up on it a little bit, started to practice, started getting involved. And after some time, after about a year or so, I think it was, he did well, about 300, 400K in gains, but then went sideways for almost like 8 or 9 months. Imagine I mean, different people face different battles, different, mental things. Imagine you make 400K, you're feeling good about your trading, and then out of nowhere, 6, 7, 8 months, you're just sideways, like nothing working. Can there's different struggles, right? I mean, it's like these are the type of things that could make you go mad, but you can't lose the faith. You can't doubt yourself. The moment you start to doubt yourself is the moment you start to lose the battle. You have to always remain confident, fierce, and it's why we tell those people who are red, reduce your size, take it slow, give yourself longevity to where you're not going to be wiped out in the first month, the first week, the first year. 8 months of sideways. It's like in that time, or 6 months, whatever it was, it's like he could have blown up his account 10 times. But staying focused, having the confidence, knowing that he can do it again. And look at this, man. I mean, this is just sensational. 400, and this when I see this lets me know what can be done, right? It's motivating. 427K in just 1 month of trading, and even despite having a bigger red day, is able to just come right back and stay focused. Man, this is so impressive. And I think that was it. We did have on that day VCIG. We had Crispy and Tim and the other guys both thought they did, which was good. D Trades, another guy here in the chat. I'm gonna do an interview with him as well next week. Sensational numbers here. 104. Started off a little slow. Week one only 1 day, but yeah, coming into week two, nice consistency across the board. Coming into week three, ramping it up when we had that hot momentum, and was able to also get some sweet gains from week 4 on the 18th and 19th. And again, a couple of those bigger green days and they add up very quickly, right? 15, 15, 9, 22 on this day on the 15th. This is a monster day right here, 22. And a couple of red days. And I think he left out, he'll be back on Monday. A couple of red days there, but you know, nothing crazy. Smaller red days relative to the monster days that we're seeing here. And this is what, you know, the strategy is all about. Risk, you have to manage risk, because imagine if he's having red days. You guys will see like all of our calendars are somewhat similar in that aspect. We have to cut losses. We have to be willing to cut the bleeding, stop the bleeding. Right here for me, my biggest green day of the month, 17,000. Biggest red day, 2,400. If my red days are coming to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,000, then I'm just losing too much ground. Losing too much ground. When it's not working, there's a series of things that we can do, right? We can size down, we can ease off, we can stop trading. This is where the concept of the max loss comes into place. We can stop and not force it. There's a series of things that we can do when it's not working to give ourselves a good shot in the hotter time. Because, you know, even something that I do like about Save as well, you know, even besides this month, like his other months, I think last month, sometimes you can have more red days scattered, but still have a pretty dominant month. And it's going, you know, when things are not working, easing off. But when things are working and the days are really hot and the momentum is just there, you're pushing, you're trading longer, you're being more aggressive. And so ultimately, you can make more, right? It's an imbalance, a good imbalance. UMAC, by the way, is moving up. Oh, Craig, maybe I missed this whole thing. Crap. Jeez. Do I want to get back involved? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. UMAC looking good. It's halting up, but it looks like it's a false halt. False halt. I knew this one could curl, you know, it's just the lighter volume earlier, which was the difficult part of it. And the volume is really not that high. Actually, it's decent for this price. Decent. The bad thing though is that I'm late and it's extended. I'd have to start with small size because I'm not looking to give back my gains here. There is no way I'm doing that. I'll start with baby size. Okay. All right.
NDRA.
Too much resistance. Oh no, it's gonna go. Wow. Well, that was a fair trade. Break and hold of the whole dollar. False halt. Another. Can we get locked in? It might get locked in here.
SANW.
Those, like that entry there for me, like it's a fair trade.
UMAC.
I'm expecting an immediate move and nothing happened for about 5 seconds. So this is good. This is good. I'll have to re-import for today. And this is good. A lot of this stuff really comes down to timing though, because if this move here, I'm telling you guys, if this move was to happen over here, where I was watching at this stock, like for my main stock. If I'm to start connect, because I was having a little bit of trouble like really connecting in sync. When I get in sync with this type of stock, man, it is a sight to behold. Looks like the day is still cooking. It's Marcelo. I'll tell Marcelo. Where is he? Is he still here? I'm gonna at him. He might want to trade this. Oh, shout out to Crispy, man. Crispy wrapping the Crispy's a maniac, man. Here, look at this. Crispy wrapped his car with Christmas lights. This is insane. Man, insanity. I like it. It looks good. It looks nice. So let me add Marcelo here. Mighty. I think he'll want to trade this. Okay, resumption time. 01 and or is that 11? 11 and 6 seconds. The RZO did give a nice bounce. UMAC. UMAC. Share size. UMAC. I have to not lose money here. You know, this is expensive stock. It's pretty easy to lose and like lose a lot. So I gotta be careful. The last thing I need is to go back to flat on a day like this. That'll feel pretty, pretty bad. We got a minute and some change.
NDRA.
11 and 6 seconds. I'm going to be looking for the dip and rip, of course. Can we resume higher, push a little bit, pull back, dip, and then curl back to the highs? We got 6 seconds. We're at 1663. This should be pretty good. Here we go.
UMAC.
Dip, dip, dip. Fair fill. Fair trade. There's a hidden seller perhaps at 17. Where am I going to get filled? Because that could have been bad. My size is so small. I should have made like good money. My share size is pretty small. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a breakout. Brutal. Damn, son. Wow. Whoa. What was that low? 76? I'm using small size as this thing is like a range. The range here is like mad. Uh, Trying 80. All right. This was tough. This was tough to trade. This wasn't easy. The range is insane. It just like, are we still bullish? If so, I mean, 1582. Are we still bullish? Is a good question here. 1580. I would have needed to hold that trade up below 16 if I'm gonna look to hold longer here. I already sold it. The candle has 2 minutes. I want to see how it closes. If we can close as like a green doji, we could have something going. But there's definitely a little bit of indecision here. They ain't playing with these fills either. I really ought to be using more share size. But I was a little protective of not going red or flat. I think I could have done well overall.
PRZO.
I want to see the 1 minute candle make the new high over 50 and a strong close to this 5 minute candle. Can we see it? KB. KB, are you still alive? Are the bulls still alive here? There's 50, and it's not pushing through immediately. Still trying, but rejecting 50 for now. All those same trades with 2,500 shares, and I'd be up like 2,500. I think I made at least $1 a share, right? Something close. That's the difference. Size. Size is the difference. I'm still having trouble here. Can we and will we push through? We closed as a red doji, which is fine, but we want to see how well it does here in this area. Definitely a hidden seller, 1650. Should I have held that? Yeah, it looks like it. Son of a gun. Oh, there's a bid. Holy shit. How does this stock not go up $1 a share with an 80,000 share buyer at like 17? Right? What's going on? That should have like teleported up immediately. Yep. Break of 50 and I missed 70, not holding long enough, not great. Okay. Come on, give something. And I'm filled damn 87, man. Why is this guy acting like such an idiot? Oh 05.
PRZO.
And that's probably the bottom right there. That's probably the bottom. 27. Mm-mm-mm. And I got high fills. I could not have anticipated it going that low. But fair trades. If you anticipate that, then you're in, and your feet is on the desk, and you're smoking a cigar. Son of a gun, man. Literally, my stop is freaking bottom. My stop was 38 right there. My entry was just too high. It's not a part of that. In that trade right there, Marcelo is adding instead of stopping out. 690 by 17. They ain't playing with these fills, boy. They are not playing with the fills. There are some sellers. The spread, you got to be careful of the spread. There's a spread here. If we go, can we get the dip here? It's like making nothing with that size is ridiculous. Can we get the dip? Okay, dude, I'll try this. Tight stop. 60. Man, these fills are killing me. I gotta not take my hands off the screen either. Go! Why is there still somebody selling, man? Somebody selling 18. We should have already ripped. It might dip again before going. There's a seller at 50. $35,000. It's quite the seller. Hmm. It's holding high here, but it's not testing the seller. Brutal. Brutal, bro. Brutal fills are just killing me here. Brutal freaking fills are just murdering me. Eating me alive. The spread is just tough. Tough spread. Tough spread. Tough spread. Whoa. Made nothing. Man. Tim needs a new desk if he's getting these fills. 1891. The halt's at 59. I should have took that 19 entry. There's another seller at 1930, 35,000 again. Bro, like not being up on big on this thing is like a crime. Nine, 10. Do I just stop now? The fills are my battle, not the stock. More sellers at 1950. More sellers at 1950. 50,000 shares this time. I'm going to size back down to half size. It's extended versus the last move. So I'm not going to try to predict where this pullback is going to go. I'll just let it pull back. I'm just going to let it do its thing. There's, well, that might have been a good entry there. 1803. That might have been a good entry there. You got to not get caught in that coming down. That's the key, though. Damn. See, and then I put a limitation on myself there saying that was too, that was good though, because it flushed out like how it did. That was good. That was a little bit more defined of an entry. Trading, I tell you. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Dip, flush, flush, dip, dip. Not flushing, not dipping. I'm not taking it high. And taking it high worked, of course. 60. 30 to 60. Damn it. Damn it. Damn this. I'm gonna try again here though. Do not collapse. Alright. I'm taking my gains. We're seeing a 5-minute pullback. Is it gonna halt down 1673? Give me, bro. I buy 30, I get filled 60. Freaking, I could see my order already out. Then the stock goes up, then I get filled. This dip is a good dip too. I think I'm getting too frustrated as I trade, and I'm not thinking about my next trade fast enough. This is fair. This is a fair pullback. It's pretty fair. It's like as long as this doesn't get halted down, it's fair trades here. And I'm on the wrong order entry. Crap. Should be using 500 shares, not 1K. Can this work out for me here? With a sweet bounce through 50. If I lose here, I'll go back to where I started from, assuming I don't get slippage. Fifty is resistance. Come on. Higher low or lower low, double bottom. So far it was a higher low. I think the selling pressure is just not coming in here. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, of course. But I was looking for like it to test 17 and then, I don't want to be in at 20 and then it freaking comes down like Nothing. Nothing. Uh-oh. Can we reclaim? It's fighting, and it is losing the fight, perhaps. Alright, maybe that's it. Bro, this is hot. Like 90% of this is just the fills, man. 10% the stock. That's it. That's it. This is it. That's it. Shutting it down. Ah. Well, at least we made another 400 bucks. 400 bucks to go insane. 400 bucks to go mad. Hey, shout out to Dennis in the chat room. 45K after fees. 45K after fees. Lucas, $237,000 on the month. Absolute monster. Monster Lucas. Lucas had so many, and Lucas missed two of the hottest days of the month. Perhaps could have done anywhere from 20 to 50K days on these 2 days here. I mean, this is insane, incredible. Shout out to Lucas. The chat room is on fire. For anybody out there watching on, as we said earlier, these results are not typical. Our chat room, our strategy works. Not every student is where they would want to be or need to be, but there are a few people who are getting it done. I'm out of here, man. RGTI, I think I'm done. I am donezo for the day. RGTI looks like high float. I'm gonna re-import the trader view, and that's the day. And that's the day. Import trades, documents. That's a good bounce, but not getting involved. Not getting involved. For those of you going all the way till 1 p.m., stay safe, stay green. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the holidays, and let's study up Sunday and come back with a good plan so that Monday morning we can hit the ground running and lock in some good gains. All right, guys. Stay safe, stay green, and I'll catch you guys. There'll be an interview over the weekend. There's an interview with Jackson, one of the traders who did over 6 figures this month. So stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Check out those links down below. Hit that thumbs up if you have not already. It's been Relentless Trader KT. We love you too. Stay safe, stay green, guys.